went to swing, a long time, you went the same away. You went to swing, whenever need, and then don't went away. But I can find the main way, went to send the main way, and up and send and went away, up and leave my way. Went to swing, and I can wait, away from me away. Away to away, so I can wait, and I can be my way. Away to lemon, take it away, away to lemon, take it away, so I can take the bullets away, and look the lamb away. I'm a clever man, I'm clever man, I'm clever man, I'm clever man. You wait to swing, for I was camp, and outside the end of me. And I will sing, when I was late, and I've been seeing my way. When I can stand and be the same, and I can bring them away. You wait the way, around the way, over up and stand away. I'm clever man, I'm clever man, I'm clever man, I'm clever man. I'm clever man. I'm clever man. Well, now I sing. Man, clever man. I'm clever man. I'm clever man. I'm clever man. I'm clever man. Clever man, yeah. You went to swing, a long time, you went the same away. You went to swing, whenever need, and then don't went away. But I can find the main way, went to send the main way, and up and send and went away, up and leave my way. Wait to swing, and I can wait, away from me away. Away to wait, so I can wait, and I can be my way. Away to lemon, take it away, away to lemon, take it away, so I can take the bullets away, and look the lamb away. I'm a clever man, I'm clever man, I'm clever man, I'm clever man. You wait to swing, for I was camp, and outside the end of me. And I will sing, when I was late, and I've been seeing my way. When I can stand and be the same, and I can bring them away. You wait the way, around the way, over up and stand away. I'm clever man, I'm clever man, I'm clever man, I'm clever man. I'm clever man. I'm clever man. Well, now I sing. Man, clever man. I'm clever man. I'm clever man. I'm clever man. I'm clever man. Clever man, yeah. You went to swing, a long time, you went the same away. You went to swing, whenever need, and then don't went away. But I can find the main way, went to send the main way, and up and send and went away, up and leave my way.
Yeah, he's saying go, go, go.
Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday. Cannonball!
Almost there. Okay, and you're live.
Hi,
Go,
guys.
John.
It's me.
Look at that,
How you
John.
doing? It's me. I'm here with Hinckley. Today it is Thursday, and that means we're going to do New Guitar Thursday. And you want to know what the best news is? Jason's not here, so I get to talk about things.
Already
I won't
bullying.
get cut off. Hinckley is so kind; she won't cut me off. You won't do that.
You don't
with
know
me, will
that.
you? You won't do that. Anyway, say hi
You
to
don't know
Hinckley.
that at
Say hi
all.
to Trent.
Hello,
Trent is
guys.
also here. He shakes the camera.
I didn't bring the GoPro, so sorry.
Oh, you don't get to be seen.
That's okay. You guys don't need
Corey's
to see
here
me.
too if you have to ask him a question. I'm kind of starting to get upset, guys. I'm in here at the shop. I've been trying to be in the shop more often. And I come in here and I answer the phone and somebody goes, can I please speak to Corey? I'm like, he's busy right now. Can I help you with something? No, I need to talk to Corey. Hurts my feelings.
Oh,
How the turntables. Corey goes,
That's funny.
oh, how the turntables.
how does it feel?
No, it's,
That's awesome.
I warn everybody that ever has worked here, there's this thing that happens, and it's fair. You know, you guys are used to me, Jeremy, and Jason. We've been here forever. And the poor guys that start working here, and anybody that's new, it takes a while for people to trust them and work their way through. But I'm no longer trustworthy, guys. So that's basically what, and I can't say I'm too upset about it. Anyway, if you have any questions or anything this week, I've got tons of guitars, banjos, mandolins to talk about. And tell us where you guys are watching from, because we love knowing where it is that you're at when you ask these awesome questions.
You ready for this? I'm going to go do this
Speed date.
so
Let's go.
fast. Let's go. Okay. Andy A said hello from Mississippi.
Hey,
Ron
Andy.
L is watching from Lower Alabama. Andy A
That's, LA.
watching some more.
In case you were wondering, he's watching from LA.
Lower Alabama.
Yeah. Did you not know that
makes
joke?
sense.
Yeah,
Never heard that
I'm
one.
from LA.
I'm from LA, Louisiana. yeah.
Lower Alabama.
Mark Andrews said hello from Denver.
Hey.
Chris Gallardi
That's
is
my,
in.
hometown. Did you know
Yeah.
that? I was born there.
Heck yeah. Herb Michael is in. Said getting a break from the heat wave, I guess, right
Herb's
now.
got a guitar coming to him. Did you know
That's
that?
awesome. Vince is here. Vince said hello to many in the chat, and he also said hello to all of us, including Corey. Vince says hi,
Hey.
Corey, so say hi back.
Hey, Vince. Hey, nobody talk to Vince anymore. He has been told he is no longer allowed to buy any more instruments. So do not, whatever you do, talk him into another instrument. Don't do it.
And then Daryl is watching on
ahead, do it.
Facebook. And then, let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to read these. Okay. Billy, this is a very funny one. Billy Dumont said, the acoustic shop is the butter to my lobsters. Sincerely, your main man. That is a good...
That was from yesterday.
This is why you guys got to watch all the live streams. You sneaky people that don't watch all of them. You don't get all the fun jokes
That was so fun
on Shop Talk if
yesterday.
you don't tune in.
Between Jason
Yep.
doing his Boston accent, oh my God, that was awful.
No, that was fun. Okay. All right, so we already have some questions coming in. Thank you guys
go.
all. And by the way, if for some reason I do not see your question, please ask it again. I will try to get to it.
At least 5 or 6 times.
First up, Mark Andrews, who said he was from your hometown. He said, I'm trying to decide between the Yamaha FG5 and the Eastman E10 SS. What are your feelings?
All right, what is it you're wanting to do? This is always the big thing. They're both great guitars, and they both have things that they do better than the other one. So I honestly, let's get to that question, but make sure to tell me, what is it you're wanting out of a guitar so I can help you lean on which side would be better for you.
So I will be looking for that reply.
Yep.
Would you like to go ahead and maybe start?
Speaking
Do you
of
want to go ahead and
Yamaha,
open up a thing?
first of all, we have FS9s back in stock for the first time in a while. I have
Yay.
both mahogany and rosewood ones available. So FS9s, fantastic guitars. But this is a first for us. We just got this in. It has not been received, but I grabbed it anyway. This is an LL36. This is a higher end Japanese build LL series guitar. And I honestly don't even know all the specs on this, so I'm really curious to see it. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
Do you have any thoughts of Mitchell? Have you ever heard of Mitchell guitars?
I have.
Thoughts?
Mitchell guitars are an exclusive brand to Guitar Center. They're built by, I don't know, I can't remember who builds them for them, but it is a mass manufacturer that builds for Guitar Center. If you see one, it originally made its way out of Guitar Center.
Really?
So the LL36, this is their high end, better than 26. It has the
Heck yeah.
abalone has the maple binding, all solid woods, Japanese built 5-ply neck, snowflakes and cat's eyes inlay pattern. So this is their big boy when it comes to dreads under
looks
the
nice.
FG9 button.
So while you're doing that, can I bring up one more important comment? Okay, so Greg Alderson is saying he did not get his t-shirt, his 58957 t-shirt. Corey, now you know that. Okay, Corey did say that he'll make sure that he gets you one. And then Ben Adams is asking, what are the Chapman's birthdays? Do you want to tell the people what your birthdays are?
I told Janelle that.
I feel like that could be a red
know
flag.
that. Yeah, people want to know this stuff, I guess. Jeremy is May 12th. I'm going to screw this up. I know I am. Jason is May 27th.
I don't remember.
Pretty sure. It's 25th or 27th. I have a kid. One of the two of us is 27th. It's either my kid or Jason.
Or Jason.
And then mine, the most celebrated birthday in the world. You know it. You know it, Hinkley.
I do know it because it's easy to remember. It is July 5th because everybody's shooting off fireworks the day before for John. Yep.
It's like a 48-hour celebration.
Exactly. Yep. Today is Jonas's birthday?
Today's Jonas's birthday. Happy
Now we
birthday.
know.
That's why he's got it off, right? That's kind of unfair because poor Austin is having to work on his birthday coming up here. Is that Saturday,
Really?
Austin? This Saturday? Next Saturday.
I mean, he makes the schedule, so who can you blame?
He's in trouble.
Okay, we got two people both saying name of your first pet and last four of your social, and name of the street you grew up on. We're not gonna do those ones, but that's great.
This is round.
You guys are creative.
Try to be tricky and pull that out. These are really hard to come by the way, the LL36. I think we've had this on order since we started.
Yeah.
And this is the first one we've had.
I think that you're right. Okay, real quick. So, follow up from Mark Andrews.
Yep.
He says he's not gigging anymore. He plays at home. He plays guitar and banjo. He has a Tacoma DM10 and an RK Elite 76.
So more
So
bluegrassy
he's just
kind
playing.
of stuff?
So you're asking genre.
Yeah.
So what would you say, Mark, is like a genre that you would prefer to play with?
I'm going to make some assumptions. If I was thinking more flat picking, I would probably go with the FS5.
Okay.
The SS
It was an FG, I think.
Yeah, FG. Sorry, I didn't mean
Yeah.
FS. I meant FG5. For the SS, the slope shoulders tend to have a more mid-rangey sound. Think Gibson-y. And if I was going that direction, I usually think singer-songwriter. I'm just strumming along, playing along with songs. It's not really as punchy and as articulate in the mid-range as a standard square shoulder dread. Now, if you want to go and you're saying both of them are flat picking, more bluegrassy kind of stuff, then I would tell you to go actually instead of the E10 SS, I would probably lean on an E10D, which is going to be they're both a little bit more compatible with each other. And at that point, I'd probably lean on the E10D
Okay.
TC. So
While you get to the next one, real quick, Corey Kirkland did say, my birthday is November 3rd. If anybody wants to send me chocolate and Cheetos, which is gross as a combo, just going to put that out there.
and some sort of a booze.
Well, now you guys
It's either
know.
going to be Scotch or bourbon. He's gonna eat Cheetos with bourbon and chocolate.
bourbon and chocolate,
It's going to be like
ew.
the weirdest combination.
Okay.
But he will.
So next-
but he will also finish that bottle and a big chocolate and the whole bag of Cheetos
Probably.
all in one sitting.
Yeah. Okay. So next, I want to just say real quick, welcome everybody. If you're just now joining us, I know there's a lot of people that are maybe coming in a little bit later. Please hit the like button. Please let us know your questions. If for some reason I do not see your question, because sometimes they go quickly, please write to that in there again. Send
There
it
are
again
a whole
and I'll
bunch of
see
Martin
it.
guitars, but I want to talk about other stuff before we go. To
Go
this.
crazy. This is a question that I'm going to assume may be from a beginner. What is easier to play, a guitar or a mandolin?
Yes. And I say this about any instrument, honestly, ukulele, whatever. Here's the easiest instrument to play. The one that you are so into that you would love to play that one. that's the one. If you come in with the idea of, I want to learn the easiest one to see how well I can do with this, they're all hard at some level. Now, different ones have different learning curves, and I totally believe in this. I think you can get into playing a song on a guitar faster than just about anything, or a ukulele. But they all, at some point, I always say that if there's like this curved graph that's out here, one of them will start with this very slow, and then it just takes off. And then this one starts with a 1, and then it slows its growth. At some point, they're all going to meet at a certain spot and all connect at the same deal for a level of proficiency. So all of them are tough. The biggest thing is remember to persevere, keep trying, keep going. And the only way you're going to do that is if you want to do this bad enough that when it gets tough, you're going to go, I'm going to keep working, I'm going to keep working, and I'll break through that wall. Once I break through that wall, it all becomes easier for a while, at least.
I feel like that's super true.
So there you go. I told you guys FS are in stock. We do have a good bunch of Japanese Yamahas in stock right now. We have we have the 26R, LS 26, and I think we have a standard LL. Is that right? Yeah, LL 26 Rosewood. Now we have that. Atkin, we got in a D37. This guitar is huge.
Nice.
We played this the other day. So, and then we'll take some more questions after this.
Sure.
I'll say this, and I'll keep saying it. If you want the boldest, most boisterous guitar company out there, Atkin Guitars got you. They've got that big, low-end growl. Think Martin, bolder, bigger sounding. Untamed. That's kind of what they do well, and this is definitely an example. So there you go. The D37 from Atkin. Go on!
Amazing guitar. All right, Danielle is asking, are you a lure dealer? Have you seen the LH600 or LH700 guitars?
We have never stocked the archtop guitars. I just haven't had enough demand for them at that level.
Yeah.
We can get them. So yeah, if you're interested, give us a call. We will get any of that stuff in. We just haven't had a need to stock those. So
we have a request for you to play a guitar. Donald Curtis is asking, can you play the Atkin Black Parlor? I'm assuming the Black Pearl. Yes.
I bet it's what he's saying. We do have a Black Parlor though too.
We do have a Black Parlor. Donald, you let us know. We'll play both if you really want.
I'm gonna go with the Parlor because I mean,
sure. I mean, the Black Pearl is like also new enough. It should be featured here. I feel like.
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe last
week. All right.
week.
They do call this a Parlor. It is the L36. It is an LOO body shape. This particular one's mahogany back and sides, spruce top, I think, or is it all mahogany? Yeah, this is all mahogany. Mahogany top, too. All right, I'm gonna get in trouble. You guys, if you've been here before, you know it's my wife. And I have to answer, because I cannot cancel. I got in trouble last time I did that. Hi dear, I am live on a New Guitar Thursday. She says. But I did answer my phone. So, FG5? No, we don't. It is not. Sorry. No, you don't have to beat me up. All right, I will get back to these people who are watching me right now on camera, unless you had an emergency, till when I'm done. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. She just went, ah. That's what she did to me. Ah.
What a subscriber.
She just unsubscribed.
She just unsubscribed. That's great. Guys, it's live. We don't joke around. And Donald Curtis did say that that was, in fact, the guitar that he was wanting to hear. So, yes.
That's horrible. I should quit playing right now. That was just
Okay.
really, really bad.
Well, it's a beautiful guitar.
All right. So yes, this is a great guitar.
So, would you like to move on to
Let's do
some
it. Let's
more
talk about
new stuff?
Some super cool Martin guitars that just came in. A couple of these have been received. You guys know that. Let's walk through these before I open the new
Sure.
cases.
Are you ready for another question in a
Yes.
moment?
I'm ready. This is
Okay.
the D41. It is
Beautiful.
now here in stock and available online, correct, Trent? You
Yeah, it
turned
is
the button
online,
on?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw it earlier.
This you
today.
can pick up right now. D41
There we
in
go.
stock, ladies and gentlemen. All right, give me that
All right,
question.
next question. Please explain about your consignments. How do consignments work?
So
if somebody
consignment
wants to
is an
consign
item that
something.
somebody obviously wants us to sell for them.
I don't think that they
It
mean
comes,
like
we do take a percentage of that, and I can go through all of them, but it averages somewhere around 25%. For us to list them, we do have a system to be able to put it online on our channels as well as through Reverb, through our store. We handle all that kind of stuff for you, which makes it a whole lot easier. We get the photographic team, Trent by himself, to go in and check all that, get all the action stuff. And,
Me
and
from
get it
time
set
to
up.
time.
And Hinckley as well has had to do it quite a bit. So that's how we do it. We have a very big success rate of moving stuff through the consignment system. So we do sell a lot of instruments that way. Also back in stock now. We just sold an HD28. We've got D28s, D standard D28, D28 satin, OM28. What's going on?
Jonah said she should probably like and subscribe to your channel. That way she knows when you're live.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Turn on the notification bell.
Standard D18 is in stock right now. The D18 satin amber tone, or amber burst, amber burst. We have, if we're going down the 18 road, this is a monster. You guys ready for this?
Yeah, I think that we should get to the new stuff. I think that's
The D18 authentic aged, which we've pulled out the last couple of days. This one, AKA Corey's guitar.
AKA Corey. He changed the title.
I told him he
Yeah.
was gonna love this guitar. It's a beast.
It's really good.
It's got all the looks. You almost could pass this guitar off as the real deal. You really could. And it even has the tone to match. Corey goes, "How dare you? This thing does the best J run ever." It even smells
Alrighty. Next question. So John Hicks and Corey, you might have to help us with this. John Hicks said that you've been working with him on looking at inexpensive Yamahas, such as the FG830. I was wondering if you could play it live. Do you know which one specifically?
He'd been speaking about some of the different ones that we have, so I suppose just whichever,
Oh, okay.
whichever one he's most interested in.
Gotcha.
How y'all doing?
good. Corey's got a customer he's moving on to right
Yes.
now.
Well, John, if you,
I
if
will
you have
also
the
go
time,
over
do you
those,
want
yes.
to
We do that.
play?
Well, let me grab this one and then we
Sure.
will do that.
Okay.
So to get this, we also got in a matching guitar. The D28 Authentic also just arrived. Now, I believe that the 18 Authentic, has it been photographed, Trent? I've had it 6 years. No.
All of these ones are in the new pile.
New pile. All right.
Yeah.
D28 Authentic, 1937. A few changes happened 2 years ago to the Authentic. We are now using Guatemalan rosewood. There's a couple other kind of key features that have been done on these. We had somebody argue with us the other day. I called this D28, a 1937 D28, and someone goes, "Don't you mean HD28?" And no, I don't actually, because the term HD28 came in the late 70s when they reissued herringbone guitars. The D28 switched to the 5-ply binding that you currently see on a standard D28. Then they brought back the H for herringbone and did the scallop braces. Now the original D28 had herringbone trim, had scallop bracing, and had forward shifted bracing.
And that is the guitar that you're referencing whenever you say that.
This is a detail that a lot of people don't catch, and if you're seeing it, you'll see they don't finish past on the neck, the fretboard area, and that's the way the originals were done. So you will see that there's finish that goes on the neck up till the body,
Ah, I see it.
and then it drops off. It's no longer there.
Fun.
So, again, Honduran, Guatemalan rosewood. Thank you, Trent. Backing sides on this Addy top. This is VTS or their version of thermo-curing or torrefying. This neck is very, very nice. Actually, very comfortable. A little smaller than the 18 authentic, but it does obviously build up as it goes. So they took every detail from a 1937 D28 that they had and built this exactly like it.
All right. So next question. Hal is asking, will a fully retracted Elliott Elite clear the volute of an HD 28?
A standard HD 28, yes, it should. These guys, no. And I'll tell you the secret, if it does not clear that, what you should do, and this is what Elliott has told us, is buy a 7/8. So that's the 1 7/8 one. It is a little bit wider, but that wider gives a deeper throat to the capo itself. So if you are using a super vintage guitar with the big giant volutes that start earlier, you'll notice that the volute starts earlier on the vintage and the vintage reissues, where the newer ones are scooted back a little bit further, so you can be able to use it with the standard shapes. So if that is the case and you've got a newer HD 28, you should be able to use the standard 3/4 or worst case scenario, get a 7/8 for it.
Next question. Jacob says, I'm considering getting a blue chip pick. Which one would you recommend?
Well, I'll tell you which one I use.
Sure.
And it's exclusive to the shop, pretty much. I think you can order it, but we have it in here. The blue chip TAD 55 3R. I like a rounded point. Now I'm using a tone slab here today that has my favorite team on it, in case you didn't know. And I like the rounded points. It's the same exact shape. It's a large triangle, but rounded points. Now they make Chris Thiele's version, the CT 55, is the sharp points. That's what Jeremy uses. But I like the rounded points. Gives me a warmer, more rounded tone. And that would be the the TAD, TAD 55 3R.
Cool.
So we have those in stock.
Next question. My dear Dario, mini clip-on tuners having trouble with B and low E strings. Would a Peterson strobo clip solve the issue?
It will always, yes, you will see those read a whole lot better, but I will give you a tip and a secret. When you're doing your low E, strike it with a 12th fret harmonic. It'll still be in tune because it's working off the harmonic, but that is much easier for most tuners to read, especially clip-ons. So it's striking, a lot of times when I'm having issues with that now, I've never had that issue with a Peterson tuner, and they were told me that that would be pretty much normal to not have that happen. But it is a lot easier on the lower grade tuners to get a more accurate reading. You can strike those E with the 12th fret. It'll still be accurate, so there you go.
Great.
Right.
People are asking, how do you get the Chiefs pick? Way to go.
You gotta know a guy.
Way
That's
to
what
show
you
it
gotta
off.
do. You gotta know a guy.
Yep, you gotta know
I
a
could
guy.
probably finagle one if we needed to. Might be able to. No, somebody at Tone Slab knows I'm a big Chiefs fan and may have sent me one and said, hey, there you go. All right.
All right,
Other
so
guitars, if you guys want to see these, well, I'm going to open them. So we're just going to keep going.
Sure. Did you want to go ahead and show off the FG 830s real quick
Yeah.
for John Hicks?
We'll do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
Right after this. Just got in a Martin, second one. We sold the one that we had. So this is the replacement. The D28 Street Legend, satin finished, has the wear look on it. So looks great. These sound great. I'm a big fan of the Street Legends. I know it's a hit or miss. Some people love it, some people don't. But The D28, I'm making Trent chase it now. I'm moving around on him. Here, film this, Trent. I dare you. I dare you. Anyway, the D28 Street Legend back in stock. You can pick one up. They're super cool. It is a little less expensive. For those of you who are worried, well, they're charging you more for a worn-out guitar. No, they're not actually in this case. This is the same price as a D28 Satin. It's the same kind of finish. They just added pigment into that finish to create the illusion of an old guitar.
Illusions. Okay.
Illusion.
Next question. Do you have a Doc Watson model in stock?
I don't. I was actually calling David to get one. I could probably get one here shortly, so if you're interested, I called yesterday.
They said, do you have one in stock this weekend? I'm going to say, because it is a Thursday, we would not have one in stock this weekend. Anyways, just to clarify.
No. If Jonas is watching, this one was out of tune.
Probably not, but yeah.
This one is serial number, so we know. This one's serial number, last four is 0603. All right, so now we'll go to the Cherry Burst one.
Do it.
I can already tell there's more brightness to that one. Those are two we have in stock. We don't have a natural. Yeah, we do. I lied to you.
Oh,
I was about to say. No, it's not the same.
Is it? Oh, okay.
No, this is the
Same.
mahogany. This is a FGTA. Bummer.
Well,
I thought I was going to have it.
well, you did what
I
you
did
could.
try. All right. Also came in this week for Martin. Let's talk about other guitars that came in. We talked about the D28 Satin. Oh, an Amber Burst in D28.
Yeah, I know. See, that's what I was talking about earlier whenever you brought up the Amber Burst, and then you opened up something else, and I was like, okay.
Oh, it was the Amber Burst 18.
I know.
didn't know you
Well,
had
I said a different Amber Burst. It doesn't matter, actually. Open it all.
This is not a Satin, though. This is
I know. I
an
wanted to see
Amber
it.
Burst.
I know. I wanted to see it.
Ooh. Actually, you know what this is? We have the wrong listing here.
Oh no! It'll be fixed.
Yeah, it will be fixed. It is not a D18 Satin. This is a D18 or D28 Sunburst. Standard Sunburst. It's not an amber tone, but this is the gloss. So it's a standard D28 with a sunburst finish. So it's a D28 Sunburst.
I'll make that in my mental notes.
Oh, she's watching right now.
Probably not. Vince says that's an amber tone.
No, it is not, and I'll tell you why I know that.
Okay.
Amber tone will be this color. This is the amber tone, amber. It's not amber tone, but amber burst. See the brown colors to it?
Yeah.
Where the sunburst is going to have more blacks and reds in it. The amber gives you more of a brown fade.
He retracted. Never mind. Continue.
Never argue with me, Vince, ever. You should know better. No, I'm just kidding.
He said he mistyped.
Hey guys, everybody congratulate Vince. He just had, well, he didn't have, but now he has a granddaughter, and he's pretty excited about it.
Heck yeah.
He sent me a text. He said, she's perfect.
That's lovely.
Guess what? If it's a kid, it's not perfect.
Really?
I thought they were perfect when I had little babies too, and then I realized they grow up to be Trents. They grow.
Wow.
They grow mullets, wear weird sunglasses. They jack up their truck.
Wow.
They start playing every honky tonk there is. drinking every single night.
It's just slander.
Yeah, 12-pack of Mountain Dew every single night.
Just
and I ain't
slander.
talking about that light stuff, man. This guy, he's got to have the lead, and this is not unleaded, it's leaded. You know what's funny about Trent? I think he gave me the look when I was drinking a energy drink about that stuff was bad for you. Yeah, right, Trent. he said after his ninth
Mountain Dew of the day. Vince said she's only 36 hours old, so she's perfect so far. That's what he said.
I have to say, Martin's doing a way better job in their initial setups of these guitars. That was something that they used to get grief about 20 years ago, was their setups were very on the stiff side. And even though this is playing with mediums, it's playing extremely well. And I know they're plecking all their guitars too now, which is a really great thing. We know, you gotta love that. Yeah, Martin Guitars and the J-Run, guys. Quit doing that. D28 Sunburst right here. Okay,
Next
we got one
question.
more super cool one. Go ahead.
Next question. Rick Barber is asking, did you get a price on the Alvarez OM? I'm going to go ahead and assume that he's probably talking about the Alvarez Honduran Mahogany OM.
Yeah, and it's on the
And we do have a price.
site.
Do you want me to go read it
It's
real
the
quick?
last one, too. We had 3.
Yeah, it's
Two
on
of them
the
have
website.
sold. If you are interested, you best grab it because this is the last
And
one.
the Dreadnought's right next to it.
It is
the
on the
Dreadnought
website right now.
is
If you can't read that, it is
incredible.
$3,399. So it's $33.99 if you can't quite see that.
I want,
But it is online right now.
yeah, and free shipping.
All right, I'm going to try and get some more of these.
By the way, for financing, let's go over that real fast.
Sure.
Financing, everything right now in the store has 12 months of 0% interest deferred. So that means you can get a 12-month on anything. But if you're looking at an Eastman or a Martin, they have upped that to 18 months of 0% interest. And then, as always, we do have up to 48 months of financing available. So if you are wanting to do a long-term loan, it is a fixed interest rate, but it's available. So there you go.
And that's a great way to get a new guitar.
That's right. This has changed a lot. This is an HD35. I have not seen an HD35 in probably 25 years.
Wow.
So they have obviously changed this a lot. We have a 35 in here too, don't we?
We do have a regular 35. It's
Is it over
next
getting a
door.
picture?
It was in the
Oh.
new stuff, yeah.
Still
We just brought the HD.
Still getting. All right, so this is the HD scallop braced version of the D35. When I used to see the HD35, it had locking tuners. They got rid of that. No volute on the D35, by the way, in case you didn't already know that. They do not have it. 3-piece back. I'm not sure. This strikes me a little bit weird. The zigzag pattern for 3-piece back, I don't think that's the way it is on a standard 35, but I may be wrong.
We will find out.
They've changed it enough. Herringbone trim, obviously. Scallop, bound fretboard. Yeah, this is the D35 on steroids. More chunky, just like me. A bigger, thicker low end. Also just like me.
That's great.
I know we should start.
Oh,
patenting
sorry,
that,
I ended
too.
the live stream.
I got stuck. I'm sorry.
You got stuck, yeah. Okay.
So there you go.
Nice.
HD35.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start wrapping it up, guys. So please get in those last questions. We do still have a couple more questions.
I do have a couple more things,
And
obviously,
a couple more
to talk
things to
about,
show.
too. Yeah.
Yep, I just wanted to give them a little heads up.
Good job.
All right, Brooks
like how you did
M is asking, may have missed it yesterday, but what are John's thoughts on the tone difference between the Atkin 12 fret and the J43? So
I saw
Atkin
that,
12
and I'm
fret.
sorry that we didn't answer
We
that.
did not get to that one.
I saw that question. Totally different sounding guitars. The J43 is, again, just like what we talked about with the E10 versus
The FG5.
FG5, yeah,
we were
versus
talking about a
E10
little
SS.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, the J45 or J43 is a J45 standard Gibson type sound. Bigger, bolder than a Gibson, but it's the Atkin version of that. The 12 fret that they were doing was a Martin sound, except it's the original vintage Martin sound, 12 frets to body, a more strong low mid presence where the slope shoulders tend to have an upper mid presence that is a kind of a peak in it. So it's kind of a unique kind of tone. That said, the 12 frets sold. So
Oh, did it really?
Yesterday, yeah.
Dang, I didn't know that. I was like, where is it at?
You can't find
Oh,
it because it
man.
ain't here.
Well,
we sold that yesterday.
cool.
Things go here, man. They
Yeah.
just disappear.
It was a beautiful guitar.
It is.
Jonah is asking, do you have any data on how the J Run has impacted your sales numbers?
Huge, like huge numbers.
Austin just came up out of nowhere and said, tanked? That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah, I was going to buy that, and then you did. We've had people complaining on the live stream.
Yeah,
that
some
say
people don't
they
like
shut
it.
down.
I mean, I think that you should have an allotted number of J runs. I think that we should. Yeah, you need to have a.
Are we going to have to do a poll on our next live?
I think that we'll probably have to J run yes or no. Like you can do like maybe like 3 a live stream.
That's too little.
I can't say that because I already have a sound for it, which I think is hilarious.
All right, my big surprise guitar. This is it right here. The Alvarez Yairi HD60. Is this right? It's the DYM 60 HD.
DYM 60 HD.
This has
Okay.
the 40-year-old mahogany here.
Honduran
mahogany.
Honduran mahogany.
Adirondack spruce top. This guitar is absolutely monstrous. We said in the live stream yesterday, we have some of the best mahogany dreads in stock right now.
Yeah.
Between the D18 standard and the satin D18, the authentic that is a monster.
You should turn a little bit more, by the way.
Turn, all right, yeah. The
Turn around a
1964
little
by
bit
Bedell is incredible. What do you say now?
We have 2 of those. That
Yeah.
are really great.
Yeah, our special edition 64 dreads. And we played that Atkin yesterday. We have an essential dread somewhere. Either it's about to arrive or has arrived. I'm not sure.
What is it?
An essential D? Yeah. It's
Is
supposed
it?
to be somewhere, maybe. So,
Yeah, that's a thing. I know what you're talking about. I have seen it.
you have seen it?
I feel like I have, yeah.
Okay.
I think it was somewhere next door. I don't know, man.
And then, of course, we have that large sound hole bourgeois with the sinker mahogany. That's a monster. So we've got some of the best. But this guitar stacks up with all of them, and I mean that. Big surprise guitar. And I love the way the neck feels.
Do you prefer gloss or satin finish?
Those of you guys who follow the channel know I am a gloss fan.
He's a gloss
Yeah,
guy.
I like the satin finishes. It's just, to me, they lack the clarity and the focus, the detail of a gloss finish. Yes, it is more restrictive, so if you want a bigger, rounded low end and more of that open air sound, go with a satin finish. But if you want something that's more articulate and detailed, gloss every time.
Next question. American Pot Pie, fun username. Do you notice the difference in tone between the Yairis because of the bridge design? Do you think it's because of the bridge design?
I don't think it's because of the
Probably
bridge
not.
design. It's because of how they build them. The Yairis versus the Alvarezes are completely different. This is a Japanese build, very similar to what the FG9s are doing and the LL26, 36. This is their Japanese built instrument in the Yairi factory. lot of stuff is being done as far as how they voice the guitars, the woods that they're choosing. The bridge is more of, I think it's less of a tone thing and more of an overall design choice that works well functionally. This is less
It's like an
apt to pull
efficiency
up.
choice.
Yeah, it's less apt to pull up. You won't see this yanking that up. It's only that small area
Yeah.
that's being pulled on. It's not going to grab a whole surface area and belly up the guitar as much. I like the break angle off of the saddle. There's a lot going on here that makes a lot of sense. Scientifically, totally makes sense, and I would be all about it, except it looks weird. But
It looks different.
now I like it, so
I think it's cool.
I'm used to it now.
All right, Alex A is here for the mandolins, and so
Dang
we
it,
probably
I
should
didn't
end it
want
real
to.
quick. I know. You got to answer. Do we have any mandolins today? And we do not have any
Nothing new that
necessarily
we didn't talk about
Yeah.
yesterday.
We talked about the Gibson consignments.
We know Vince
one's
bought
gone,
the sandbush. It's gone.
Yep. But go
So
ahead
we
and
do
show
have
off
the
a little bit of what we have.
fern on its way. It has not made its way in here yet.
It is not
You
yet.
know the mandolin surprises me we have not sold? This. Has Jeremy played it, the used one? Do we have a used one? Maybe this is
I
not
have
used.
no idea. I'm pretty
That's
sure that
probably
the
why.
used one did
I
sell.
thought we had a used
I was
one.
like, what?
Oh, there's why Jeremy hasn't talked about it. Well,
It's
never
because the
mind.
used one has sold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gone.
I thought you were going to do the Bullis.
No. I played the
or
Buis
the
yesterday.
Colby.
I have a student that plays both, and she's like, "Can you help me with this?" And I'm like, "I'll try." That's kind of like the G run or the J run.
The J run of the mandolin. Love it. Not really. Okay, so
it
quit
is.
that.
Sorry.
Okay, you have a
She
couple.
said quit that.
Quit that right now.
All right,
I need a spray
but
bottle.
I just finished the order from here. You got a question first?
Yeah.
Then I'll go through it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
more important, people are asking how much is the fern. Do you know that yet? Do you know off the top of your head how much it's going to be?
Jeremy would know. I don't
Yeah, I don't know.
know. I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, guys.
It'll be up eventually.
Sorry, I apologize. I don't know these things. I'm not smart. I'm not mandolin smart. We still have a PCH mandolin in stock. Is that true? How do we have a PCH mandolin here?
Looks like we do have one. You're right.
I wonder if it's not turned online.
Do you
Because
want me
this
to
should be
check it
long
later?
gone. Nobody else has one of these.
I'll check it
$3.99.
later.
These guys are great.
I'll check it later.
Loud. Super, super loud. $3.99. All solid woods. I think maybe they're laminate back and sides. Might be
Yeah,
laminate
they are.
sides.
They are laminate because it's PCH.
PCH, yeah.
Doi.
She doyed
Next,
me.
Doi. Pacific Coast Highway. Doi.
Doi.
Nah, sorry. Okay, we got to really wrap it up. I'm
Okay.
going to have this be the last one. Okay. Samuel Higgins is asking, have you ever played a Morgan Monroe mandolin? Okay.
I have.
He says he has one, but doesn't know much about it.
Yeah, they were a very popular mass-produced mandolin throughout the late 90s, early 2000s. They were heavily being built. They were more ornate than your Kentuckys and your Lors, all that kind of stuff. You saw a lot of Morgan Monroe banjos and mandolins. Yeah, I think they still make them. I may be wrong.
I have no idea.
I don't know. All right, I
Alrighty.
want to cover real fast before we get out of here.
Sure.
I just got off the phone with Eastman. We got our order that should be shipping out in the middle of next week. It does have E6 SSTC Sunburst. Only 5 of them. 3 of them are making their way here this next shipment.
Cool.
I've reserved 5. So that's all you can get. After that, that's not a guitar that they build. So they did get those in here. We had, what else was in that list? Lefties. Everybody's been complaining I don't have enough lefties, so I've got lefties coming in. We have some specials. We have some Luthier series guitars coming in. All the mandolins will be back in stock. 615. MD 615, haven't seen one of those for a little while, so that'll be back in stock. All the PCH stuff will be back in stock.
Nice,
Almost everything.
nice.
And travel guitars will be back. There's like 40 something pieces coming in from Eastman on this next shipment. So
Awesome.
Yeah, there you go. That was one thing I wanted
Is that
to
going to
cover.
be here next week when Trent isn't here?
No, it'll be the week after.
Okay,
that.
good. Okay, good. They're perfect. They're coming back right into the future. I'm just kidding.
It's probably going to be not this Monday, but the following Monday.
Okay.
That would be my assumption. It could come in earlier than that.
Awesome. Let me. I'm thinking about anything else that we need to talk about. I mean, JP
JP's coming here
is coming here.
in like 3
He's
weeks.
trekking. He's on his way right now. He's
Yeah, he is.
trekking.
It's his main.
He's
trip.
walking. He's
The
hitchhiking
Fretboard
all the way.
Summit after that, we'll be there.
Yep,
Doing
that's
some
going to be
stuff.
awesome.
Been talking to a lot of our manufacturers. They want to do special kind of things
I
while
know.
we're there. So.
We've talked about it in the media meeting. There's media to be had at the Fretboard Summit. I'll have everybody know.
Jason gets to wear the rig.
it's
It's
happening.
always fun to watch Jason have to wear the rig. He's got all that
Wow.
stuff on him, and he's directing me at the same time. So, get over here! This hurts my back. Get over here! That's what he does.
That's great.
Anyway.
Okay. Just to bring up also, did you see that Recording King actually announced about the like their Recording King tour thing and tagged us?
Yeah,
that
they're going to be here.
that's happening. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you should
Jim
tell the
Pankey's
people.
going to be here. We're going to be talking about Recording King banjos. It's going to be awesome. That's in October, maybe?
Yeah, it's not for a while. It's in October.
Yeah.
But still, get hyped
I'm also
for that.
in the midst of working out a special Martin event, hopefully for October as well. I'm working on that.
Yep.
IBMA's coming up.
Yep.
Winfield's coming up.
Yeah.
We got all these guitars to bring to, and banjos and mandolins and all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff. We haven't even talked about all the banjos. Hey, I'm working on a special project from Sullivan Banjos that may give you guys the J.D. Crow tone that you've always wanted. That's what I'm hinting. Did you catch what I did? I
Really?
hinted.
Did
It may
you?
give you all the J.D. Crow tone you ever wanted
Mm-hmm.
in a very affordable USA-built banjo.
Ooh.
Yeah,
All right.
exclusive to this place right here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's super cool.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on while you guys are you guys think I'm just hanging out in my office with
I
my
do.
feet up on
I'm
the phone all day
positive that
long.
that's all you're
and that is
doing.
exactly what I'm doing, but I'm actually having real conversations.
Nah, that's great. Okay.
Yeah, so
I think that
there's my
wraps
hint
up
for
the
the day.
things that are coming up. Financing is available.
That's right. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, and we
Bye,
got
bye, bye.
Elliott Capos in stock. Blue chips are. If
Cool.
you don't see it, they're on their way because I know we put that order in as well. And yeah, guys, it's
Heck
been
yeah.
fun. New Guitar Thursday. But
Get
I got my
excited.
wife is going to call me and chew me out for not being off the air already. So, bye, guys.
Bye-bye, guys.
See ya.
New videos out this week.
New videos.
Always
Is it a-
new videos.
Is it a good one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a freaking great one. They'll see it. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.